In a capitalist system, Marx believed that the society was made up of two classes. The first one is the bourgeois, or sometimes the business owners who try to control the means of production. And the second class, the second group is the proletariat, or workers whose labor transforms raw commodities into valuable economic goods. The bourgeois' control of the means of production gives them power over the proletariat, and which allows them to limit the workers' ability to produce and obtain what they need to survive. I have tried to explain the point through a diagram. See, this represent the state. The first image represent the state. Second, corporates. Third, state violence. Fourth one, central banking. And the last, the individual. So let us see how these, control another. The state first. So the state is a group of individuals who claim the right to initiate force against others, like we can say a president of a country, or prime minister, or chief minister of a state, or even a king, which possesses an exclusive monopoly of ultimate decision making and conflict arbitration within a specific geographic region. This is the first. And next comes the corporates. Corporates are those benefiting from government business collusion in order to eliminate competition and gain private advantage through state violence and force. And sometimes we often confuse it with capitalism. The third comes state violence, that is exclusive monopoly of force and coercion claimed by the state primarily through the instruments of various agents such as the police and military. And this is also, they are also delegated to other actions in certain cases. And the fourth one is central banking. With the instrument of central banking, a boom bust cycle of malinvestment is generated by excessive and unsustainable credit expansion to business and borrowers through the banks. The last one is the individual. Ultimately, the burden and cost of the state fall on the individual who is forced to pay for its unsustainable practices. So here we stand, common man, we stand here, and we are destined to bear the cost of all these four. The burden and cost of the state fall on the individual who is forced to pay for its unsustainable practices. So Marx felt that capitalism creates an unfair imbalance between capitalists and the laborers whose work they exploit for their own gain. And in turn, this exploitation leads the workers to view their employment as nothing more than a means of survival. Since the worker has little personal stake in the process of production, Marx believed the workers should become, or sometimes in future they'll become alienated from it and resentful toward the business owner, and sometimes even towards his own community. And this is a next theory of Marx, base and superstructure. So this base and superstructure are two linked theoretical concepts developed by Marx. So let us see what this base and superstructures are. Marx defines the base as the social relations between men who